this is Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on Cable Channel 3 and on sandylandcenter.org, our website. Today is Wednesday, the 15th of October, and it's hard to believe that it's half gone already. It's 63 here in the square, and the next 3 days will be sunny. The high temperature Wednesday, 73, Thursday, 75, and Friday, 70. Then Saturday and Sunday will both be cloudy, and they will both have a high temperature of 70. Then on Monday it will be sunny again, but it will be slipping into the 60s, 69 on Monday. And a lot of people decided to be born today. So we have happy birthday to Larry Fisher, Steve Schultz, Austin Ward, Morgan Daly, and Leora Wiles. So happy birthday, everybody. We have none for tomorrow. Now we have several things that are going on of interest this week, particularly the turkey dinner, the annual turkey dinner at St. John the Apostle Church. And it's Sunday from 12 to 1:30. It's $9 for adults, and kindergarten through 6 is $5. And then it's free for people that are under kindergarten age. And we have a new service here, and Marcia Dryden, a registered nurse that's been here and been at the school, she will take blood pressures on the 2nd and 4th Monday of the month from 10 to 11 o'clock at the Shepherd Center. And so you want to remember that. If you're somebody who wants a real accurate blood pressure test done, come on in. And anyway, it's always fun to come on in and have coffee and see who's here that you know, and get a chance to talk about how things are going. Now we have the Recreation Commission on Monday the 20th. They're leaving the Witt Center and going to the casino at 8, and they leave the casino to come back at 2, and they're back home at 3:30, and it's $10 for the gasoline. Now, you may want to check with the Recreation Commission and let them know, because if they don't have enough people, they would cancel the trip. And on the other hand, if you're not early in call, they might have too many people and you won't make it on the list. So if you know you're going to go, call up real soon and let them know. Now, the hazardous waste trailer is open at the landfill Saturday, the 18th, from 9 until 1 o'clock, and you can bring household hazardous waste to the Stafford County landfill for disposal at that time. Then we have our menus, and at the fellowship meal here in St. John at the Sunflowers, they're having beef brisket roll and a baked potato. On Thursday, they're having ham patties and pineapple, and on Friday, baked chicken and potato salad. Over at our friends at the VIP Center in Maxville Fellowship Meal, they're having ham and beans today with tomatoes, marinated tomatoes. Thursday, roast turkey and mashed potatoes. And on Friday, baked...
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
But most of all,
this is the greatest story ever told.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I know you're going to enjoy the incredible journey you're about to embark on. The story is brimming over with tales of mystery, intrigue, adventure, of love, heartbreak, and triumph, of power, of struggle, and finally, of redemption. But remember, the Bible is not 100 ancient, unrelated paintings, but a mural all knitted together to tell the story of God's great love for us and the extent to which He will go to get us back. I know you're really going to enjoy and appreciate this wonderful experience as you fully explore how we all fit into the greatest story ever told, God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I'm Ray Davidson, pastor of First Southern Baptist Church here in St. John on the corner of 2nd and Exchange. We would like to invite you to come and join with us as we look at God's story, the story of God's interaction with man. We'll begin on September the 7th at 9:30 a.m. with a worship service, followed by at 10:30 with Sunday school. This is a study for everyone in the family. All of the children, young people, adults will be studying the same lesson so that we can talk about it at home as we go through the week. We invite you again to come and join us on this 31-week study of God's story and man's story.